think we're live.
So how you liking being in Rockland now? Better than Auburn?
Well, the shop is much bigger. So
yeah.
that's one of the things. We we were in that other shop 6-7 years ago, and at the time we didn't even have like a vacuum former. We were just had our parts done by somebody else. So then we got 2 thermoformers and a 5-axis CNC machine in that building, and there just wasn't room for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the biggest thing. I mean, the drive is just personally, the drive's about the same, so it doesn't really matter to me, but just being able to have space to like move around is insane. Like, it doesn't take me like half an hour to put a new tool in the thermoformer because we're not like moving stuff out of the way.
Nice.
Well, I got both builds on my truck, so front and back.
Nice.
I have the shells on my front bumper.
But not the rear, huh?
No, because I had the dual cutouts, and I went to, since I'm not in California, I went and I did some naughty things with my exhaust and truck. And so instead of doing dual exit, I did 1 8-inch exit, and I just did an axle dump.
Okay.
That's fine. I didn't want this. And the guy that I swapped bumpers with, his was just the straight across, and it was already paint matched. I was like, oh, less work.
What's up, Guy, Christine? I love the BumperShellz.
Mm-hmm.
Nate, were you waiting like 4 months for yours?
Yeah.
It was a daily conversation.
Yeah. It's a fun one.
Mine showed up in like 4 days, maybe a week tops, and then they got all kinds of mad when I was like, "Oh, look at this! Look what just showed up!" Like, what?
Yeah, you must have got him right after we did a run. And Nate, well, if yours is the one that I was thinking of, we like had to tear that entire mold apart and redo it, like right when we ran out of inventory. It was a bad situation. It was a lot of late nights.
Hey, it was all worth it when I got it. I was like a little kid on Christmas.
That's good.
Yeah. I took my shells to go get painted by a body shop. Like, what the heck is this? It said, think of them like dentures or like veneers. It's just a bumper veneer, and they like sat there and examined them forever. And they were like, "Oh, maybe we'll just start doing this instead of repairing bumpers." And I was like, "I don't think your customers would be too happy about that, but if you do, it's your shop."
Well, a lot of people don't. You can't really fix a bumper after it's dented, especially if it's chrome. Like, the chrome's cracked, so you're gonna start to get it to rust through. So, I mean, yeah, we have a lot of body shops that do that. They're like, hey, we can either like try to fix your chrome, but it's gonna rust out, or we could just cover it up, and you'll never know.
Yeah, there's a kid that stops by my house all the time. He's got his front bumper is like he hit something with it and then popped it back out to the right shape, almost perfectly, but it looks just like trash. I'm like, dude, you need some BumperShellz. He's like, oh, I know. I harass him about it constantly.
All the time.
No.
Jeremy, your sounds awesome with the delete.
What's Jeremy drive?
He has that 5th gen. He used to have the yellow 4th gen.
Oh, okay. What's up, Spooby? What's up, Smooty? Smooty. Yeah, well, Grant, we really were excited when Dennis told us about those BumperShellz, because almost every single week we do a roast on our show, and you lose major points for chrome, but the bumpers are a pain to replace. They're not cheap, and then to get them color matched, whereas you can go and get your BumperShellz for a couple $100 a set, or a bumper, and get them paint matched, and it's like, look at that, no chrome.
Are you a chrome guy, Grant?
Well, so no, obviously. If I was, then I wouldn't make much money. But I don't know. I think it depends. Like, I think like if you're gonna go for it and you chrome the whole thing, like as long as you're dedicated, I feel that. But like the little bits of chrome, like especially on the, you guys know, like the 3rd gen Toyota Tacoma, it's got that little tiny bumper in the back that's chrome. That just, it doesn't, like, it just looks horrible. Like I don't know why that's on there. Some marketing guys in Japan told them that Americans like chrome, and they're like, oh, gotta get some on there.
All right.
Well, we know of one American that really has a chrome fetish, our show sponsor, so we like to harass him on a very regular basis about it. But
Yeah.
like, I bought my truck with the chrome package because I thought it was bougie. I was like, look at me, I'm an adult, I have chrome.
Yeah.
And then I went to my first event, and I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is stupid. So after that first event, I was like, no, okay, we're doing something with this. We're gonna cover up this chrome.
Mm-hmm.
Which I knew about shells like 2.5 years ago. That would have been fantastic.
Well, I mean, you'd have waited still like, 8 months to get yours, but
That's true. That's true. But it would have still been more than 2 months ago. It
Yeah.
still would have been sooner than then.
Yeah.
Hey, it was worth it. I'm not mad.
All right, you're bellowing it in. I understand.
Oh, Grant, I was just curious on the shells, and then we can get into like the whole. We are
Sure.
ecological. On those shells, are you able to order just like a single piece? Like if you accidentally backed into your camper, can you replace just that centerpiece?
Yeah. Yeah. Is this, I'm sure this is completely hypothetical.
Well, let's just say one person's about to fall back in their chair, the other one's sitting here nonchalant, so I don't know.
Yeah, you can order just one piece.
Wait,
So,
was that like 1 week after you put that on?
Maybe 2.
You waited months for that sucker. It's toast after a week.
Nate, what color is yours again?
Black.
The gloss black or the matte black?
Gloss black.
Yeah, we just ran out of stock of the centers. So.
It's the outside.
Oh, it's one of the outside pieces? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh yeah, we actually have those. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, you can get one piece. Nate, I'll send you one, man. Just
Yeah, left side. Driver's.
Yeah, but that's one of the benefits, right? I mean, if you ding up your bumper, it's like you got a busted bumper. But with our stuff, if you ding up one side, you just replace that one side. There's not a real easy way to order it. You just have to call us. I haven't figured out how to make that work on the website without quadrupling the number of products we have on there. So
Can we pretend I'm calling you right now, Grant? I need a driver's.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know that we do that. Sorry.
All out of stock. You're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, all out of stock. Yeah.
It's just a memory. That's all.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You'll remember when you did that. Yeah.
I won't let him forget. What's up, Bo? Everybody, today is Bo's birthday, so be sure to go on every page and group that you're on and tell Bo happy birthday and tag him in everything. I figure if there's 10 people viewing and everybody did 5, that's 50 plus notifications that Bo's going to get. And that would really make his day. I think he's feeling neglected because I haven't done mine yet. He hasn't gotten my birthday spamming.
Jerry said he's still at work right now. Save his. I don't know what his is.
His car or his truck for the roast. Missouri showed up pretty decently today or this week. I was impressed. The post got like 116 comments on it out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I get to go through them. Find the pictures. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we have Grant Evans with us from Ecological. They have some pretty cool, sweet products. Nate and I both run BumperShellz. I really want to get a gap shield here in the next couple months. See how this whole house buying thing goes. And Grant, would you tell us about Ecological and some of your cool, exciting stuff?
Yeah, sure. So most people don't know us as Ecological because that's kind of the like umbrella kind of company, so that most people know of like Shells or Gap Shield or Aerobox. And this kind of it all started kind of as a hobby for my dad. So he used to own a tier 1 automotive manufacturer in Detroit. And kind of created the genesis of some of these products when he worked for them. They did very kind of, I guess, in our industry, kind of boring stuff like bumpers and energy absorbers. And so he saw that there's huge growth in the automotive aftermarket. So he wanted to turn his company kind of more towards that, but ended up selling the company. He bought a couple of the products that he liked back from them when he retired, and brought those to California, the land of the free, and great place to start a business, by the way.
Oh yeah,
they're known for it. And it just kind of, had some of these products going. Mainly the Gap Shield was the one that was going when the business started. It was just a really easy product for us to make and sell. We had a contractor make them for us, and we package them up and sell them. I graduated college with a degree in business management. Then I did an internship working at Lifetime Products. They're the guys that make like the fold-up tables, basketball hoops, stuff like that. And I loved working there. They ended up offering me a job, but I talked to my boss, who's the VP of marketing, and I said, "Hey, are we ever doing anything in automotive?" And he said, "No, we're never going there." And I grew up in the Detroit area, so I have to be in the automotive industry, just kind of in your blood. So I came to work for Ecological. At the time, we were doing like, I don't know, maybe $100,000 in sales a year. It was pretty, it was just out of a garage kind of thing. And then, years later, a lot of long nights and weekends, and it's grown to the point where we are right now, where we can get a set of Ram BumperShellz out in 8 months. So things are going well.
Smoothie, this is Grant Evans with Ecological. So they do that, the bumper skin that I have. So it's basically like a veneer, like a crown or dentures or veneer, whatever you want to call it. So it goes over your chrome bumper. You can buy them, like you guys have matte black, gloss black, paintable, and I think there's like one other option or two other.
Yeah, there's a textured black version that's like, it's kind of like the texture on your step pad. And then we also have a bedline version. And then for the Toyotas, we have a couple more color matched options for those. Okay. I actually brought a demonstration piece I can show if you think that'd be helpful.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Okay, so
I wouldn't show
children on this show.
Okay, easy now. So I'll start kind of from the beginning of what it looks like. So this is a sheet of the plastic that the parts start out in. So you have the plastic ABS backing, and then you have the color on the other side. And most of them come with a peelable protective film that stays on the product until the customer gets it. So this is what goes in the thermoformer. So that's basically like an oven with a shuttle that goes in and out. So then the plastic comes out, the mold drops down into the plastic and kind of like punches the shape of the part into the plastic. And then we put that part on our 5-axis CNC machine, and that's what cuts out all the cuts off all the scrap, cuts out everything we need, the bolt holes, stuff like that. We do some hand finishing to clean up the edges, and then so this would be this is the bumper for a 3rd gen Toyota Tacoma. So this is the actual OEM part. So this is still on the truck, and then our parts just go right over top of it, just like that. So they tuck underneath the step pad, just slip right over the OEM part. So yeah, I mean, it's like like veneers, like siding on a house, or like a really thick layer of paint. So that's another way to think about it.
Yeah, you guys got the shape and the fit perfect. I mean, it was a little bit of a pain trying to get the sensor holes to line up right and stuff, and like trying to get everything to. Yeah, I think all of mine except for like one sensor are perfectly. I'm very anal about getting that all just right, and I have one that's like maybe like 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters off, and it's irritating the bejesus out of me. But beautiful fit.
Sensors turned off, hence the reason I backed into mine.
Probably could have used those.
Oh man.
Got to be very particular about when you're putting it on with the sensors.
Yeah. Yeah. So something about those molds, you know, people call us up and they'll be like, you know, where's the brand new Ram 1500 set? We've been working on the rear for that for a year. I mean, the molds take a really long time because they have to be perfect. And right now we hand make them. It's like a sculpture. Like you do all the fiberglass castings, and then you do the pours. But then after that, there's still distortion, there's still shrink of the plastic, and it's layering and sanding and all this stuff. So we have a new process that we just learned where we're gonna have our 5-axis CNC machine just do the whole thing for us, which would be great. But yeah, I mean, like it's tough. I mean, it's hard to get these things exactly right, because you don't only have to think about the fit, you have to think about when the customer installs it, like how does the part need to be shaped so that the tape's not going to get caught before it sticks down, or like what would make it easier for the customer to put it on, because if it fits, if it's the perfect shape but the customer can't put it on their truck, then what's the point? So
yeah, I should never put those on again, so we'll just leave.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna come and bring it to you guys.
You're right here. I mean, honestly,
you definitely got to take plastic off first, the protector.
The protective film. Yeah, you got to peel back like the edge of it.
I didn't scratch it. I left it on, installed it. I'm like, oh crap.
Oh, so did you have it like along the edges?
Yeah. It looks like a mountain range under there.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, just a reminder. Just all reminders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I should be pretty. Yeah. I mean, I got the process, I guess, pretty much down.
See, Bo says that he knew I had some issues with my anal sensors. Yes, thank you, Bo. Smoothie said nobody likes shrinkage. Oh, we got a lively bunch tonight. This is sensational. This is great. So Smoothie asked, does it work on grills? I don't think you guys have grills. I know
we got a couple.
Illusions has some grills. Do you guys have Ram grills?
We don't have Ram grills yet. So same thing. We've been working on the mold for one for a long time. And we're probably just going to trash that whole mold and start with the 5-axis CNC. Trim Illusion does a ton of them, I know. And we do a couple. We do a small amount, mainly just trucks. Trim Illusion does all the sedans and crossovers and stuff like that. Do you know if they don't have anything for the Ram, do they?
Very little.
They have some stuff for the Ram, which actually leads me to something that I wanted to throw out as a challenge, because I threw it out to we just said the name, Trim Illusions.
Mm-hmm.
It was some kind of shells for the tow mirrors. So like you can find them all day long for the arms,
mm-hmm.
but not for the actual mirror housing and stuff, which I understand why. After I tried to disassemble one, it just does not disassemble.
Is that
But
the one that like
even
kind of
Mhm.
rotates
the
up?
moose. The moose. Yes. So
I don't know if that's possible.
if you do a 2-piece, it would be, but I don't know exactly. Like I can kind of see it in my head, but
A cutout in the actual mirror where it would have to, slip.
Yeah.
mhm. If you can get it around the act, like the pivot point, it would definitely
that
need to
would-
be 2 pieces. I tried vinyl wrapping. You can't do it with just 1 piece. It's not doable. But if you did a 2-piece where you can find a convenient place to put the seam, that would be. I told Trim Illusions, let's see if they can do it, and I don't know if they brushed me off or if they're trying, but see who gets it first.
Laughed at you when he said that. That's all he does. Doesn't take anything we say seriously.
I mean, who does?
Just
It's all
humors you. Like, oh yeah, we'll make those, sure.
good. So I harass them on Facebook all the time, so just to kind of help edge them along to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, done. I got it. I got you. It'll be done, yeah, in a timely manner, I'm
In
sure,
8
just
months.
like everything else.
In 8
Yeah.
months.
Yeah, probably not even 8 months.
No, they got the CNC.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll get them to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smoothie, no body parts. Just the bumpers at this time.
Yeah. So just bumpers. We do some grills and some. See you later. Some grills and some mirrors. They don't really work well for door handle covers because, like, we'll keep talking about Trim Illusion. So Trim Illusion, there's like snaps around the handle, which is awesome. You can't do that with thermoforming because the mold comes in and it comes out. So you can't have like undercuts because then it's just gonna pucker the thing. So yeah, those.
John Adams, will they
probably
stay
not gonna hit those.
on a heat? Yes, I believe they will because mine has been out in some nasty hot weather, and they had.
Yeah. If they survive land, they'll survive Arizona, guaranteed.
It's just the temperature when you're installing them, which honestly, if it's hot, great. That's the best time to install them. If it's colder, you got to heat up the bumper and the tape to at least like room temperature. I think it's like, I don't know, 65 degrees.
113 out. It was fantastic.
Yeah. After that point, after they're installed, they can do whatever. They can go in extreme hot and extreme cold.
Can I make one suggestion?
Let me get my pen and paper.
Cut down the shipping time.
Those
Wait. Say that again.
more adhesive wipes.
You know, one of those is supposed to do like 20 square meters or whatever. I don't know. They say something crazy.
Well, one did like 1 by 1 square foot for me.
Did you? Okay, so we actually switched suppliers. Did you get like some Chinese packet where the instructions made no sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we switched to 3M adhesion promoter packets, and that those cover a huge amount of area. Some of those Chinese ones, I'd put like 5 of them, and like 1 of them would have any adhesion promoter on it at all.
Yeah. My front, I have to pull it back, put another piece of tape in there because it didn't really adhere well.
Adhere. Yeah.
Adhere.
Yeah. So I'm ahead of you, man. We got that solved.
All right. Oh, my next bumper shields. I'll get some.
Yeah.
So we have, will they survive the Michigan salt? Nate, your audio cuts out. And Smoothie said, well, if this was a Texas Toyota club, we'd be cooking with peanut oil. And then he waved.
Yes. Yeah. So actually that's what they're really good for. These are actually biggest up in the like the Northeast, where there's all that like rock salt and stuff like that going on. Because it's acrylic over ABS in most cases. So you know, it's not gonna chip and like flake off like paint. wood. So yeah, they'll work great for that. And then, you know, then you get them chipped up after a couple of years, and then you just replace the set.
Just order new ones.
Yeah.
Keep
Or you can
Ecoological.
back into it, or you can back into a trailer hitch or a trailer and then replace them after a couple of weeks.
Yeah, really good excuse. I mean, it's better for me, honestly.
I'm random. No, I'll tell you what, they stand up to everything. I mean, I've driven down to Monterey and not a ding, a crack, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the bugs wipe right off.
Yeah.
And they're like chrome, you sit there with a sandblaster and
Yeah, the acrylic's really durable, and you know, you can polish them just like you could paint, but it's, you know, it's just a lot thicker, so you don't have to worry about going through the clear as quickly.
no, they're not very expensive, Josh. They're a lot cheaper.
No. Yeah, they're actually pretty cost effective. They're I actually went through. I was going and looking at a piece of property, and there's this big pasture with a bunch of cows and a lot of brush, and so they're like, "Well, we can go and walk the pasture." It's like it's 20 acres, and I don't think my wife wants to go in her work shoes. So we mobbed through this field with all this brush that was like up to my mirrors, and the little bumper shields. I got out afterwards, and I was checking them out. Not a scratch, not a ding, nothing. I was really impressed by that. I was very, very impressed by it.
Do you have the gloss black too?
I got the paintable and then went and had them painted.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I have the metallic gloss black.
Okay.
So I got it paint matched.
The only one I would say to be a little like, if this is what you're looking at, the matte black. I mean, all mattes are pretty delicate. Our matte black, I think, is actually pretty durable because the texture's like molded in. But yeah, if you want something that you're gonna like do stuff like that in, I'd not do the matte. You can't polish that out. It's just gonna, after you get a scratch, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, you're toast.
Yeah.
Richard, I have no idea what the squealing noise is.
Done on my end.
it's great.
I just got my pigs in the back. I'll go quiet them down real quick.
I'll tell you the other thing I like about the shields too is they have a nice where they all meet up. It looks really good. Like it looks like.
Oh, where the seams are?
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes a ton of work ahead of time where we figure out like what looks natural, what kind of like it either has to look natural or just look purposeful, because you can't just have you can't just have a seam in there. People are gonna look at that weird.
No, they're good looking.
Yeah, you guys nailed it on those seams. It's like,
Gotta buy one.
What was that, Nate?
Hmm?
What was that? I didn't. You cut out when you were talking.
I was telling Smoody he's got to buy the paintable one because he's talking about color matching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's the Richard. I hear it a little bit like a feedbacky sound, but I don't know who it's from. Surprisingly, not me. I don't think. I hope. But yeah, no. If you get the paintable, just take them. Get them paint matched. They're really easy. I'm a little upset because the paint shop that I took mine to, at first, like they first handed them to me after they were done. I was like, "That's great," but there's all kinds of trash in them. So then they had to go and get rid of all the trash. And then I installed them. I went to a show and was doing my final wipe down and stuff. And I was looking at the back of the lip, like for the fender wells. And I could tell where they didn't get enough paint because it started to kind of fade out. It's like, you bastards. But
yep. Yeah.
I'm trying to part ways with that shop because they just keep messing my other stuff up. So it is what it is.
Yeah, we have our own paint shop where we do some custom colors, like not a lot, and if you're gonna wait a long time. So, but like that was That was a learning curve. Like you just find all these areas where the clear doesn't want to go. You got to force it there.
Do you talk to Dennis from AP?
I talked to Dennis. I was having an email conversation with him a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
Yeah, we haven't had a phone call in a little while, but you know, we talk every once in a while. He told me that he basically told me that AP like wants to start carrying them, but we got to get our lead times down. that makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, y'all did a fantastic job on mine. I was thoroughly and completely impressed. They were like, well, it could be like 6-8 weeks. I'm like, my show is in 7 weeks, so let's shoot for the 6. And son of a gun, it showed up in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm like, oh!
That probably slipped through our system. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
No. Do you have a site? I think Andrew, I know I got ordered mine through Accessory.Parts. You can do that, or you can also go to, it's Ecoological.com, right? Or is there anything else in there?
Yeah, so Ecological.com, I think we still have the shopping cart live on Ecological.com. We have another website called ChromeStoppers.com. There's been a lot of puns that we started out with, and not all of them are super appropriate. So we're still working through that. Yeah, so either one, either ChromeStoppers.com or Ecological.com, and then Accessory.Parts when we get our lead times down by a couple months. So yeah.
Well,
it's honestly, at least like I said, for me, it's not bad.
That's the before and after.
Oh baby.
Yeah. Looks so much better.
You guys have some stuff. So Chrome Stoppers is you guys, right? Or
yeah, so that's our retail website. I mean, we sell some other guys' stuff on there, including like Trim Illusion and oh gosh, I don't know. I had some other guy take care of that for me. But just we're only dealing with like just Chrome Delete stuff there, not really venturing out into the other accessories yet.
Yes.
I don't know if we'll ever go there. Just basically Chrome Delete stuff.
We did Chrome Delete on my truck. See, Colby liked it. Sheesh.
Oh yeah. No Chrome Delete. Yeah, so Kimberly, honestly, one of the easiest ways is, per usual, talk to Andrew Hopkins, and before you know it, you get a link, you go in, you put your card information in, and it all just shows up at your house. It's very convenient. Very, very convenient. But yeah, so cool. Well, Grant, do you have any other cool? Oh, you know what? I did want to ask about what was the third product? There was the shield.
The Aero Box.
The Aero Box.
Yeah. Can you enlighten us a little bit about those? Because I was looking at them a while ago. I was trying to get my head around exactly what we were looking at, other than just another toolbox. Like, what makes this special?
So it's what makes it really special right now is that we can't make any. So
that's very special.
The most special. It's the most special thing about it. Honestly, it's a heartbreaker because I mean the BumperShellz, like they pay the bills, but the Aero Box is probably like our best product, like with the stuff that it can do. And it's a rear mounted truck toolbox. So it sits in the back of your bed, like near the tailgate. So you can use it for a lot more stuff like groceries, golf carts, rifles, stuff like that. And then as well as putting tools back there, and it docks into place. And then when you don't want it there, you just undock it and you wheel it into your garage. So it's just like it's a different concept on what the truck toolbox can do. So it's kind of combined like a tote and a toolbox, and supposedly it increases the aerodynamics because it, you know, the air that goes over your cab, that's the portion that it hits, and it still pushes it up over your tailgate, so you still get the drag help from that. But I don't know. I haven't seen the math on that. I just think it's cool.
When do you guys think you'll be able to start building them again?
So hopefully really soon. We've been in contact with a new manufacturer. We're having them made in like Sacramento, but the guy just couldn't keep up. So it's like we could sell them, but we just ran out of stock as soon as we got our order, and it'd take the guy another like 3 months to get our tool back in. So it's just like we couldn't go through that anymore. So we moved everything, I think, it's somewhere in the Midwest, Indiana. So I think anyway. So they have all the stuff there. They have the tool there. I'm supposed to know actually this week when we're able to schedule a run with them, and that'll be awesome. I mean, we have probably at this point 10,000 people waiting on that. I mean, it's insane. And so just we couldn't keep up before, and so now luckily we have a new manufacturer who should be able to do it. But it's been slow going because they're in, you know, Indiana, not just down in Sacramento.
Yeah. Is there one configuration on those, or do you have?
No, there's two. So there's one that comes with like strikers that you mount into the pillars near the tailgate, and so that's probably the easiest one to just dock in and out of place, and it comes with a couple extra things. And then there's a standard configuration, and that just has they're like thumb screws that go through the bottom of your truck bed. Anyway, so like taking that one out probably takes you, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes. But the other one's just, you know, you just pull the handles and pull the thing out, or you just dock it into place. So some people are they just like that convenience a little bit more.
I'm not too
watching the little video on your website. It's very tantalizing.
It is. That was our main goal with that, was to tantalize everybody. Yeah,
Well,
and then say, but you can't buy it.
Do a lot of those toolboxes do that? Come out?
No. So typically when you get a toolbox, you put it in there and then it stays in there. You know, it's mounted on your side rails near the cab, and they're really heavy because they're diamond plate, and ours is roto molded HDPE, I think, or anyway, it's a type of plastic, you know. And so anyway, it's like really strong, like it's what they make whitewater kayaks out of. So it's really strong. You can't really dent it or anything like that, so you can bang it around and it'll still look, you know, it'll still look brand new.
Do you know what the empty weight on those are? Like what they weigh empty?
I think it's like 50 pounds, something like that.
50 pounds empty. Okay. I'm just thinking for those of us that have back issues.
So how you do it is you kind of rotate it around the tailgate, and then you just tip it off the edge, and then the wheels hit, and then you just roll it away. That's the same way you can get it up too.
Cool. Well, it looks cool.
That'd be kind of cool to put in the truck. I could use that.
Mm-hmm. It looks a lot easier than my toolbox solution right now.
What are you using right now?
It's a very cutting edge technology. It's one of those small yellow and black bins from Costco with a bungee cord. And it's
very cost effective.
Mm-hmm.
And you got like 20 of them for, you know, $13. So
exactly. But like I have a trifold tonneau cover and stuff, so it's mostly just so that I don't listen to my chain shift in the back of my truck and my tools don't go everywhere.
That's the other thing, is this fits underneath tonneau covers. So
yeah, that is nice. I was noticing that.
Yeah.
That's 60 pounds heavier than Malachi can handle.
Sadly, it's true.
Is he talking about you or the truck?
I think he's talking about me. What's up, cheesy tots? Cool. And then the gap shields, which I really, really want to get, but I know that if I bought anything right now, my wife would kill me. Do you want to tell us
only
a little
like
bit about
35
that?
bucks.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just spent like over $3,000 on paint that I keep having to go get fixed. I'm trying to buy a house. She would kill me if I was like, I paid $35. You paid money for something for your truck? Oh my God.
That's an easy one to slip in there.
Right. Well, I promised.
It's like sales tax.
Yes. I promised her, I was like, I won't spend any more money on the truck until 2023. And then all of a sudden the catch can shows up. I'm like, sorry.
Mistakes happen.
It happens. Sorry.
Yeah, so the gap shield, so like I was telling you guys, that was the first product that the company really made. So it's got a special place in our hearts because that kind of supported the company over the early years. So that product just adheres on the bed side of the tailgate, and then stretches over and kind of terminates on the tailgate. And so that just allows you, when you're hauling rock, it keeps the rock in there and not falling into your tailgate. And then when you have to clear the stuff out, you just sweep it right over the gap shield. So it's super easy mod to do. It's pretty much universal. So you just get a 60-inch length of the stuff and you cut it to fit your truck bed. Just really easy mod to do. Yeah, an install on that's like 5 minutes. Really quick.
It's another very tantalizing product that you offer.
But you can buy this one. This is one, I mean, maybe not you, but other people can buy it.
I'm perpetually in the doghouse. Like I've finished out the doghouse because that's where I usually live. So I might just bite the bullet. I mean,
oh yeah, you're already at rock bottom. Where are you gonna go?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Nowhere but up, baby.
Yeah.
I might just do that. Well, I can get one for the Polaris too.
Forgive me, I'm putting my order in.
Those ones, I'm happy to report, we ship out usually next day.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. For most companies, that's like, of course, and for us, that's like, wow, incredible.
And you totally redeem yourself.
BumperShellz are a bit of a mess, but that $30 gap shield, we got your
that
back, bro.
locked down. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh. Well, Grant, do you have anything else that you would like to share with us, or do you want to go to the roast portion of this evening's adventures and go, you know what? We have those skin parts available. We have those shells available. You should really go and get those.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm pretty excited to insult other people's trucks that I can't afford, so that'll be a fun time. Yeah, I mean, not really anything else. I guess look out for the products to come to AP when Dennis deems it ready for that.
We'll pester him. We're really good at being.
No, don't pester him because it is on us. So like, I don't want him to bring them on and then you guys are stuck with a bunch of upset customers waiting on their stuff.
No one get upset with AP. You're good.
Okay. Well then, never mind. Bring them on.
That's
They're
like
good.
everybody being upset with us. It's like, who cares? Yeah, whatever. We don't care.
The customer complaints. He's sleeping most of the time, so it's good to go.
If you ignore them, they go away. That's kind of what I've
his
noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malachi insults everyone's truck, and he has an Eco Diesel. Eco.
Speaking
Bo is
really
spicy.
quick, Bo
No.
is very spicy. It's a birthday thing. But speaking of Eco Diesel and V6s, did anybody on the Only Rams page see the thread about V6s and exhaust? Anybody see that thread? It's rather magnificent. It's like you get all the Alexes on there. I tagged him so he posts a video of his, and then everybody else is like, you can definitely do an exhaust on a V6, and it's all Eco Diesels rolling coal. It is beautiful. It's magnificent.
I'm in the process of leaving pages. I'm not getting on.
I don't know if you're already on there. Okay, let's see here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it is time for LO Roasto.
Josh Olson.
Say again.
I was asking Grant if he ever talks to Josh Polson from Auto Editions.
We've talked a lot. Yeah, in the past. It's like I've talked to him he's worked for like a couple of different companies, I think, and I've talked to him at like each of those.
Well, he's like the Hall of Fame roaster.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's kind of the upper echelon, so we want to see where you're at. You got to be this.
Well, okay, so now I'm interested in beating him. So what are the qualifications for that?
What do you think on the truck? But let's say a beautiful truck that most people would give a 10, Josh gives a 3.
Yeah,
So,
I scored
okay.
a 2, and then somehow I magically jumped up to a 3 the second time he was on. It's like, oh my gosh, I went up a point and I did nothing. Yeah. But no, so it's.
So if I do ones across the board, did I just Kobayashi Maru this thing?
You demolished.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like you throw a couple 2s in there here and there, just so that it gives some
Things
false
interesting.
Hope. Yeah,
Okay.
just keep it spicy.
Be an ass.
Yeah. Just insult people's trucks I have no business insulting.
Bo is still in counseling after what Josh did to him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's my goal, is to cause people harm. All right, I got it. I'll write that down.
So you
Where's
just
my notepad?
Rip it to shreds. Yeah, you just rip it to shreds, and then you score it 1 to 10, or 0 to 10, or negatives if you're Josh Polson. Well, if you're Josh, it's 0. It's like -3 to 6. But shift the scale as you see fit.
And for anyone watching, contact Bo afterwards because he has the number to his psychiatrist.
Yeah, after the rip he got. And this is all Missouri Ram Club today. This is all Missouri.
Missouri Ram Club. Perfect.
Yes. Missouri Ram Club.
It's all the same color.
It is.
It is hard to tell whether they just like got off a muddy trail or if this is just the color of their truck.
Yeah, well, headlights are pretty clean.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the camper shell.
No, that's an automatic like -3 points for me. The
There's
bug guard is another. Yeah, but the bug guard and the shell, that's minus like 4 points combined. And I think he should be moosing right now.
100%.
Those look like moose mirrors, so that's another docked point.
I feel like this is someone who the first thing they bought for their truck was the bug guard.
I think so.
It's very bug guard forward.
It's a therapist out.
It's very bug guard forward.
I seen that bottom right picture. It looks like he has a little shield going over top of the windshield.
Yeah.
Oh, like a visor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Why is it not in the rest of those? Did it fall off?
Probably. It didn't use that fantastic ecological tape and that adhesion promoter. You got the,
That
you got the
Chinese
Chinese
adhesion promoter.
You got the Chinese pack.
It didn't.
Completely dry. 0 for 5 on the packets.
I missed it. How many have y'all roasted? This is the first one, Garrett.
First one, Garrett.
I give it some points for the American flag in the background. So that's
do
the one
like
positive I see.
the tire to wheel ratio is nice.
Yeah, but those fenders are empty. I feel like there should be more knobby on those tires. They almost look like slicks.
Well, I mean, it's about fuel mileage right now, isn't it?
No,
I mean,
it's miles per gallon.
I saw a 649 at Chevron today.
Yeah, that's, oh yeah, I was gonna say that's about where we're at, but yeah, that's about where we're at.
Yeah, I was just told, Spooby just messaged me and said, go fill up. It's going back over $3 a gallon.
Oh, God.
What?
Your mom posted that picture, $2.98 a gallon. I'm like, yeah.
I just filled up for three, I think 89 for diesel and Tyler a couple days ago. I was really excited with myself. Like, look what I found.
So Robert calls it a van. So this is a Vruck.
Yeah, I'm noticing there are not a whole lot of windows, so I'm guessing he's passing out candy. Or he lost his puppy.
Only assume.
Robert, start tagging your people in this. Get them
Happy
on
birthday.
here. They need to hear it.
It's Riley Herbidir's birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Riley. Badir.
Okay, I'm going to give this guy a 6.
Okay, I'll go next. 2. And I'll give the truck in the upper left-hand corner just behind this truck a 3.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
I wasn't going to go with a 2, but I wouldn't go up to a 6. I think I'd give this thing like a 3 or 4 because it's like there's no chrome on it. So I give props to that, but it's got a shell. There's no knobby on these tires, and it looks like he was trying to go for a beefy build. He's got a bug guard. He's not moosing. And I'll be honest, this color looks like he went to Walmart and wiped out the Rust-Oleum spray paint department.
Wow.
So I'm going to go with like a 3 or 4. So like 4 for the dedication.
Uh-oh. There goes his...
5 plus, but still running.
Malachi, internet.
$3 for gas, but that internet is making me not want to move there.
You sound like a robot.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I give your internet a 1.
Negative.
I don't even give it a 1. Austin Leopard Herbernated a Herbernated.
Oh my gosh. He got the hood scoop from O'Reilly's.
They were in stock. He's lucky. I do like the grill. I'm not a big fan of the stock grill on this truck. So I really I feel like you have to get an aftermarket grill on this thing.
Yeah.
But he does need some fender flares to cover up the rust in the back. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what package this is, but they do the silver all around the side and then the bumper's chrome. So I don't know why that's the OEM look.
Am I still robotic, Mr. Roboto?
Very.
Okay. I'm going to try something.
That AOL did about minutes.
It's AOL. There's someone on the other line on his dial-up internet.
Get off the phone. I'm on the internet.
Moosin. So we're good.
Yeah, we're good there. We're good moosing.
Is the hood a different color than the rest of the truck, or is that just me?
It looks shinier.
It looks bluer. Like the hood got replaced. Maybe the first install, the O'Reilly's hood scoop didn't go well.
Yeah. We should be able to just take it off with the peel and stick.
Headlights are cool. I do like a classy aftermarket headlight.
Yeah. Malachi's completely, he's gone. But anyways.
We don't need him.
Austin
It's just a distraction.
Yeah, distraction.
Cool wheels. Just not like obviously not a fan of the chrome on the front or the rear. That should be color matched, or it should be black. It
Well,
don't really go together.
just us now. It's
Just the way it should be.
California taking over now.
Perfect.
Probably have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah. Well, it's only if you make money, so luckily.
Yeah, we're not making money doing this. So
No.
it's fantastic. You might afterwards, but not now. There he is.
Sort of.
Mm-mm.
I hate this house.
See, both the show just got better. Austin, what kind of headlights are those? Are those Alpha Rex or? And Bo said, "And we suck again." Just use sign language, Malachi. He usually goes to his parents' house like in 45 minutes, an hour away because their internet's good. But
45. He has to drive 45 minutes to an hour to get good internet.
Yeah.
This is the supposed greatest state in our United States.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And every time he comes home from his parents' house from our show, he's literally blew his wife's car up. Like it caught on fire on the side of the road, and I watched it just flame on. What else you get, Malik? I got pulled over, and then
I got a bogus speeding pullover warning, and then I had a power line fall on my truck while I was driving home.
Well, that's great Texas infrastructure.
It's fantastic.
And then a telephone pole fell on his truck.
You know, just a thought, maybe you guys should pay more in taxes. That might help with some of that.
We have the highest property taxes in the country, and we have what else to do. Well, my glorious internet tonight is because I couldn't go up to my parents' house to do the work. So, well,
Yeah. Riley said you're very crackly. Even my daughter's calling you out on it. Oh, yes, everything about his internet is glitchy. It's okay.
I give extra points for the bed stack.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That
He
takes dedication.
He loses point for the heart over the license plate, though.
We have it right here.
It's on theme. Oh, the rear lights look aftermarket too. They're like smoked out.
Yeah.
But you just, I mean, yeah, you just gotta get rid of that chrome. And I'm sorry, I can't help you out. We don't have anything for this truck, but
No third gen.
no.
I'll give it, man, I don't know. I'm good with a 6 again. I'll do a 6. I'm like, did you guys ever watch American Idol like back in the day when it was like actually good with Simon and Randy and Paula?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like the Paula here. You know, I'm just here to build people up while you guys tear them down.
Well, okay. I feel like I went pretty hard on the first one, and you guys just hung me out to dry.
No.
You guys are like, whoa, I wouldn't give it that. So I'm like one of the new judges. Like I'm trying to figure out where I fit in. I'm
judge, yeah.
I don't even know who they got next. Steven Tyler. I'm sure that's not right.
JoJo, I don't know.
Was J-Lo on it?
J-Lo might have been on it. You want to be J-Lo?
I'm J-Lo.
Okay.
I'm J-Lo. Okay. That feels right.
Okay, so I'm going 6.
I'll go 6 as well. I'd honestly give it an 8 if we had some fender flares and the chrome was gone.
Yeah. Malachi's giving him a 4.
No.
Oh, a 3.
3. Jeez, he is Simon. Wow.
I just feel like it's going 10 different places. And like this grill, like the grill I'm good with. This is a $5 can from Rust-Oleum. You hit that sucker with some matte black, and then all the sadness behind the grill disappears.
True.
I did that with mine. I go and spray mine like every 2-3 months, and it all disappears. It looks beautiful back there.
The hood scoop does actually need to take some points away. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about the hood scoops. I'm mad about the hood.
God. When Malachi talks, I feel like I just want to go. Like making me want to like that.
Yeah.
All right, next truck.
I mean, this is a show off.
Oh my gosh, I follow this one on Instagram. What is it called on Instagram? They just did this like 2 weeks ago. They rewrapped the truck.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember.
Duchess. Yeah, Duchess.
Duchess, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's one of those move bumpers up front. Have you guys had any experience with those?
No.
No.
Because those are the ones that you like assemble yourself, right?
Yeah, I've looked them up, but I haven't done one.
I'm interested because what I know of aftermarket bumpers from our other shop is, I mean, they're horrible to ship. It sucks. They get damaged. So if you have them like shipped flat, and I mean, obviously you have to have some skills to put them together, but if you have them shipped flat, they're not going to get damaged. You're going to save a ton on shipping. So I'm interested in that concept. I think that looks pretty good. Like you couldn't tell that from a like Fab Four's bumper. I mean, they look pretty similar.
Yeah. And they're not super expensive either because they're not assembled.
Right.
They're very cost effective.
Yeah, so they basically probably just have a laser plotter cutting out steel sheets, and then they just ship out the steel sheets after they powder coat them. Or maybe even, I mean, do they powder coat them?
I think you can order them powder coated, but when I was looking, you can get them where they're not powder coated. It's just bare metal.
That's really, I'm super jealous. I would love to just form a part and just mail that to a customer like, here, you figure this out. Get out your pocket knife and whittle this into a part that fits your truck.
This son of a block of wood.
Yeah. Yeah, you can figure it out. Yeah.
Both Josh would give it an 0.5.
Ouch.
In my book, this is a 10. Like there's nothing to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much negative to say about this. I'm kind of a sucker for those cab lights. I don't know why. I don't know, like a lot of stuff that people put on their trucks is kind of pretentious, like not unlike the orange suspension underneath. But I feel like the cab lights are kind of like nerdy, so it kind of like brings it down to earth a little bit. I don't know. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. She had it wrapped a different way. Like I don't even think this wrap's been on a month. This wrap looks way better.
What is it? I see V1. I don't know what that means. This is an ad for somebody?
I don't know. Her other truck was just a bunch of tribal, or the other wrap was just a bunch of tribal. The polished drive shaft. Only Robert Ogden would be looking at the polished drive shaft.
He likes something about shafts. He's all about shafts.
Just really taking a gander at that undercarriage.
Archon Wheels logo.
Oh. Okay. Answered.
He likes a shiny shaft. That's cool.
Who doesn't?
John Wilson doesn't do anything for me a 1. Oh, don't lie, John. As soon as it came up, it moved a little bit. Don't lie.
I mean, you'd take it. You'd take it if someone offered it to you.
Absolutely. No.
I'd like to see the wheels a little bit smaller and the tires a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I could see that.
At that point, though, you're kind of really nitpicking.
Yeah.
Trying to find something like,
I give it a 9.
Needs more lights, more underglow.
Yeah. That and more lights in the grill. You're like, you can see there's something fancy back there.
There's some. Yeah. Are those the stock headlights? It looks like they're the stock headlights, but they're just tinted.
Yeah, it might be.
Hmm.
Well, I got enough lights for me and about 6 other trucks. So if you look northwest tonight, Grant, I'll on and you'll be able to see it.
Like, that's not the sun rising. That's you just going to get a Mountain Dew at the 7-Eleven.
Right. All right, next one.
Whoa.
All right, next one.
You know, they did really go. I mean, they already had chrome, and then they're like, let's add a chrome bug deflector.
Yeah.
Let's keep our black texture handles and
Right.
baby mirrors.
That's Screaming Eagle's pretty big behind it.
It is a great photo location. So, yeah, I mean,
That's the VP's truck.
the VP of what?
Missouri, the Missouri Ram Club.
The VP of Missouri.
Yep.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I guess he likes it stock.
I feel like the tagline for this truck is not your grandpa's truck.
But it might be your grandpa's truck.
But it could be your grandpa's truck.
See, Garrett said it's one of his trucks.
Okay, all right. This is one he deemed worthy for us to see. The other ones are not for our eyes.
No, I think I have the other one. Yeah. Yeah.
Red, Missouri. I love shiny chrome. Chrome don't get you home, Austin.
You are going to kill somebody with the amount of light coming off the front of your truck. That's irresponsible.
That 5:30 sun hits it. Oh man, you're done.
Test. So his grandpa's truck when he passed. Okay, so it was your grandpa's truck, but now not your grandpa's truck. I bet that thing just screams.
Smoody, we did your truck like 4 times, like months ago.
Smoody, are you in Missouri? We're just in Missouri tonight. No, it looks clean for stock.
I do like a clean old truck. The maroon is an interesting choice. It's not faded though.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Chrome, so much chrome.
The license plate cover I also just noticed is also chrome. I guess that kind of, now I'm kind of talking myself into it because I said if you're going to go chrome, like dedicate yourself, and this is dedicated to chrome.
He is committed to the chrome.
He's committed. I mean, every accessory it looks like that is on this thing is chrome.
Oh, he needs a door.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the truck that you would take and you would go and throw compounds on it and then not tell anybody. You go throw yourself some compounds, exhaust cut out.
There you go.
That's what I feel like this truck is.
Oh, Tiffany said if we want chrome, hers is coming. Oh boy.
I'm excited.
Oh,
you might want right now and start the phone call with the therapist.
This is Garrett's other truck.
Okay. He's moosing. They're still chrome. What is it with you Missouri people and the chrome? They haven't heard the saying, chrome don't get you home.
No.
It's not overkill, underglow, overkill, maybe.
Oh, we got cab lights. Again, I'm a fan. I like cab lights.
I like them. I like the silver on this truck. I've always liked that color.
But silver would pop more if it was black. Like if you had black grill, black bumper, then the silver would pop. Instead, it just kind of runs together.
He does it for the people who hate chrome, including his brother-in-law. Well, it's good to see your relationship with your brother-in-law.
He's a family man.
That's healthy.
Attaboy, Sean. Both of his are chromeless.
He's got 2 trucks on either side, and they're both completely color matched. What's going on here?
Good Lord. Oh, that's a good looking truck. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, I mean, he's done some stuff to it, and it's good. It's a nice looking older truck that has some upgrades on it. I will give it a 5.
A 5. Garrett said that's his dad and his brother next to him. Well,
what happened? What happened in the gene pool?
All right, Grant just earned himself another week on the Briggs and Jennings Show. He's made it.
Oh man. All right, Malachi, what are you giving him?
I'm gonna give him a solid 6.
Oh, it's a
I like the wheels of tire. I like those loosened. I feel like the black, get rid of the chrome and do black. I mean, you already have one chrome truck. We don't need another one.
That's true.
I feel like we have with us.
And he needs to throw some compounds and wood stack on it. Call it good.
Stephen Hawkins.
Dead. Gone too soon.
There it is. We're back. All right, next truck. Oh, America.
All right.
We are color matched. And we are very stock.
Very stock. The wheels. We got wheels. I don't have a good look at them. Thank you. Could you enhance that? Enhance. Okay, so those are fuels, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, fuel.
Okay, fuels. Amp steps, yes? Or are those stock? I can't tell.
Those are just stock.
Those are stock. Okay.
They do have a level on it, so that's nice.
Why is this red, white, and blue and this isn't?
Maybe they didn't have that in stock. I wouldn't know what that's like.
Bo said maybe if we line all of the chrome trucks up, we can reflect a better internet signal down to Malachi's. Jeez. I do like the Patriot blue. I like that color.
It's a good color. This is the one that I don't have very much connection to because I don't make anything for it yet. I'm trying to make that rear bumper. That rear bumper has taken a year, so that should be out soon.
That does not look like an easy one to do.
No, it's that step pad is really, really tight. So we've had to do some stuff to figure out how to get in there. And then the black plastic pieces that are on the bottom, like on either side of the exhaust port, you actually just take those off and install the bumper shells and bolt them back up. So it's harder than, it's maybe a little bit harder than like your Ram.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not gonna be crazy to install. It's a little crazy to make everything fit exactly right.
Yeah, the back bumper's so skinny.
Yeah, it's really skinny. Yep.
I think he does the emblems himself. Leighton said
Okay.
broke.
Veteran of the Marines, it's a 10.
Yeah, I give it a 10 right away. He bought it. So that's good.
I think that symbol's got to be blacked out.
The Ed Morse?
Well, that's got to be gone.
Tight like a tiger. Yes, Moody. Tight like a tiger. What, Steven? Yo from San Diego. What's up? All right, so he gets a 10. Yes, Bo.
Yep, 10.
Thank you for your service. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Jeezy Tot's a 5? My God.
Let's say if he was not a Marine, I'd give it a 7.
Does he have still has his valance on underneath the bumper though? He's got to take that off.
I would disagree with that because that's partially what holds on the bumper shells. So don't take those off.
I took mine off. Well, I had to take mine off to put the bumper shell on, and then I said,
yeah, and then you reinstall it. Right.
Or don't reinstall it.
Yours are just gonna be tumbling down the side of the highway pretty soon.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I'll tell you what, I took that thing off and I felt a difference right away. That truck feels like a plow now. Oh, baby, here we go. Second gen. With a crooked bumper and everything. This is fantastic.
It has seen some stuff, but I gotta say, I love this.
This is straight Chuck Norris right here. Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, I just instantly thought of Back to the Future, like, what's his name's truck? I know it's not that. I don't even remember what that truck is. Is that a Tacoma?
Toyota. It's a Toyota, yeah.
Or Tundra, something like that. Yeah,
Like
but
100 or something, I think.
yeah. Got the headache rack.
It honestly reminds me a lot of my Ranger. Like the
Yeah.
the old school wheels, the older
Single
school
cab.
wheels.
I love it. That thing looks like he just takes it off of jumps. Like,
Yeah.
it's just coming off jumps all the time.
That's smooth. That's very good.
Needs a roll pan.
I think if you were to straighten out that bumper, it wouldn't be what it is. Got to keep that thing. You know, it's seen some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Not unlike your truck and the trailer hitch you ran into.
Yeah, not the. Yeah, you can't back in. Well, that's another day, another. Yeah. Every time I walk around the back of my truck, I look at the crease and I just shake my head like, I don't know what this. Every time he walks around his truck and sees his bumper hanging on by one self-tapping screw on the right side. Oh.
Honestly, when Nate called and told me about his bumper, I laughed my ass off.
What's up, Bradley? Hey, I'm going an 8 with this one. I love the nostalgia of it.
Yeah, I feel something with this truck. This one's a 9. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the wheels. I love that it's got some stories.
I would give this a 10 if it had a beautiful set of Casey's across the top and a couple on the front. With one of those ungodly antennas in the back that like smack the car
A
behind
whip.
you. A whip.
Yeah.
That sucker, like that CB that's about 10 feet long, that would give it a full 10, but it's a 9 for me. I feel like I can see
Agreed.
Dorothy sitting in the back of this thing from Twister. Like, this is the cutting truck.
There. Oh man, here we go. Well, Military Ram Club, so he's a 10.
I mean, it is color matched.
Blacked out. Can't tell if those exhaust tips are chromed. They can't be. I mean, if they are, they need to be gone.
That truck just looks like a unit.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks mean. And it's got the just flat tonneau cover on the back.
It's a very solid stock unit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, blacked out Ram symbol. I don't know how much of that is. I don't know if like that's stock or if you had to get that, but
It's probably just a night edition on there, and
maybe.
good. I like it.
Yep.
I'll give him a 10 on that one. And 8 military, but he's military, so
I feel like he needs those headlights need to be blacked out too.
yeah, that's the only thing that sticks out.
Yeah, it's the only thing. It's really the only thing. Yeah, it's hard.
Maybe tint the mirrors too, the signal on the mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we're nitpicking at that point.
Yeah, that's super nitpicking. It's a really clean looking truck.
I would not be mad if he lowered it. I would not be mad about that.
Is that a stock? Is that the stock height?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the zoom in on the lug nuts. Are we because they're black?
I don't have much in the way of clarity here, gentlemen.
Enhance.
Enhancing. Back it up. Back it up. Okay, so next one. Oh my God. Much chrome. That's a lot of green. Tell you what, he filled the lights in really good on the grill though.
Oh yeah.
Tell me where you get black lug nuts. Well, I had the option to get black lug nuts, and I in fact asked for black lug nuts, and they still gave me chrome. So I don't know.
You can get them from Accessory.Parts at Andrew Hopkins.
Yeah, they might be able to get you black luggies. That's a good color though.
The color is really nice.
That's
I honestly don't mind it with the chrome.
I don't either. At all. 15 lights underneath it. I think this thing is sharp.
Yeah, I like this one.
I think
I wouldn't even get rid of the chrome. I leave the chrome on this. I give it a 7. The wheels need to be, the wheels are way too stock. I mean, I would yeah, go full bore with this thing.
Gosh, that's such a classic looking truck there. I'm gonna go 10. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 7.
7.
I
gotta go 8 because of the wheels. I agree with you. Needs better wheels.
Yeah.
Better wheels, and I would be very much okay at the same time, like a 10 or 12 inch lift on it. I'd be okay with the color matched suspension components.
There you go. I tell you what, wheels are like the hardest thing to find to like. It took me a long time to look for wheels.
Yeah.
This truck looks like it needs some bumper shells.
This one does need some bumper shells.
Definitely get bumper shells.
That would honestly, that would complete this thing. It's like it's got the mirrors that I'm gonna obviously make in the next couple of days here.
Mm-hmm.
But the bumper and the wheels are not. I mean, this truck would look so good if it was color matched.
Yeah.
You got the flared out fender flares. It looks wide. It looks good. Just the chrome bumper just brings the whole thing down.
Yeah, that thing would look smooth.
Despite the mud flaps, his back end is all chewed up. So if you're still going to get chewed up booty, then get rid of the mud flaps.
Well, eventually, Grant's going to come out with bumper or shells for the whole side of the beds and everything. So just.
I've had some crazy thoughts that may or may not have been one of them.
So this is John Paul's truck. I knew a kid in school. His name was Jake Paul.
Oh Now he makes millions of dollars being a YouTuber.
Right. Or he just reverted back to the Amish life. I don't know.
This one's yeah, this one's it's subpar for me because of the potential that this has if just a couple small changes were made. So I'm 4 for this one.
I'll go 6. I like 6 tonight. That's a good number tonight.
You've been hitting 6 a lot.
6 is a lot.
I'll split the difference with 5.
Okay. Very nice. Oh boy, more chrome.
Yeah, military Ram Club though.
A lot of military.
Oh, hello. He's got Tigers decal on the back and a Red Wings decal, and I think that's a Michigan decal. So I'm back in. I'm back in, son.
Oh man. Michigan, Detroit, and
Yeah, baby. I don't see any Lions. Wow, that might be a Lions football helmet in the bottom left. If so, I mean, this guy's just a glutton for punishment. Oh, it's U of M. I'm a State fan, so this is a 1.
no.
We're all the way back out. No, I mean, yeah. But yeah, no Detroit Lions sticker, which is interesting.
He's a Rams fan now. That's why.
Ew.
He's following Stafford.
Honestly, that was our Super Bowl last year.
Yep.
Finally got one. Take home to the great state of Michigan.
Yeah, Smoody, that's blue.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Oh gosh. It's good for a stock truck. I mean, I'm glad he got new tires on it.
Yeah, but he should have switched out the wheels when he got those tires.
I think he did.
Did he?
They look like this. Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Chromie's on there.
I feel like he's trying to figure out where he wants to go with it.
Papa Smurf. Austin, that's my nickname, Papa Smurf. I have a couple nicknames. I forget who calls me. Oh, Warhammer calls me Papa Smurf. Polished. A lot of polish. Well, it's got to be a 10 for military, but without military, I'd give it a 5.
Same. I just don't. Yeah, it seems a little directionless right now. It's just a clean stock truck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, either vinyl wrap the whole thing with chrome or black it all out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with a 4, just because it's like do something.
Yeah.
Do something.
Besides, obviously, your military service, that counts as something.
Absolutely.
That definitely takes it up to like a solid 6.
No. Oh. Hell of a picture.
That
Dog have like a sturgeon?
or a fender flare.
Well, I tell you what, those bushes need trimmed.
Sidewalk needs to be edged.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be.
Gotta roll this game. Come on, where's the transition there? This should be a beautiful fade.
Oh, there's Evelyn. There's the Duchess.
Yeah, sorry everyone.
Grant, did you want to ask Evelyn about the bumper?
Which one?
The Duchess, the one that was all wrapped with the bumper you liked?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I wanted to know how that was. Like, did you get it pre kind of put together? Did you do that yourself? Like, were you happy with that? I'm honestly really curious about that company.
Tell us about the bumper, Evelyn. I don't know what
Is that dog poop on the sidewalk? It is, right?
it has to be.
Has to be. Can't not be.
I give this thing I give it a 5 because of the dog.
I don't even think this thing's judgeable.
I know, it's like hiding the shame.
They did a good job of hiding the chrome, which is what I would do if I owned this truck. So they understand how to frame a picture.
So definitely some BumperShellz on there.
We definitely need some BumperShellz. That'd be an easy one to get rid of. I'd go, if it's not something you take off road, I think matte black would look really good. But you need to get different wheels too.
Definitely the gap shield for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe the aero box.
Definitely need the aero box.
That'll come next year though.
Yeah. So
That manufacturing down.
you are allowed to give me your money now for it, but it'll come when it comes.
You'll be customer 10,001.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
Hello.
Are we judging the truck or the motor?
Yes.
Perfect.
Fantastic. What is that in the cab? That's the Jesus. That's the gear shifter up there, huh?
Okay, so this is a drag truck. Yeah.
Duchess, tell us about your bumper. That is 100% a drag truck. The small turbo up top.
It's kind of a sleeper, which is interesting because you look at that truck and like, yeah, it's obviously like you got the wing, but besides that, there's not much. It's still like a relatively stock height. It's not slammed. So that's cool.
Is that a Daytona, Malachi?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Daytona. So, I mean, to begin with, it's already an SRT 10, so it was already fast.
Those are 1,000,000% chrome mirrors, and the gas cap is chrome, which I don't understand that.
Oh, yeah, those got to be black.
Yeah, both those need to be black.
Everything else works on that truck.
Yep. Yeah, the chrome just doesn't make any sense with the silver.
I could see if he's trying to match it up with the valve covers, maybe.
That's a stretch. That is a stretch.
Trying to help my man out here. When he pops the hood, it all makes sense.
Yeah, I would not be upset if you replace all the black on the truck with blue.
If chrome,
To go with the
Yeah.
motor.
Tiff,
Chrome and the black with blue.
black. I don't know. I like it. I'll give it an 8. I like it.
I'll give it an 8 too, because it's it's a little bit of a sleeper.
I'll go with 8.
All right. Rough. Oh, baby. We are picking up the horse trailer and going to the rodeo.
This
It's got the cab
is
lights. It's got your
the
cab
movie
lights.
Yellowstone, or the show Yellowstone. Cab lights.
Cab lights. Cab lights.
Evelyn is not answered about the bumper. I don't think she had a good experience with the bumper.
That's the only thing I take from it. Silence is always a bad thing.
8 people have called her out on it. Nothing. All right.
It looks like it does work. You know.
Definitely a work truck. I mean, it's a dually, a diesel. It's moosing. I think she has us on mute or something. I don't think Evelyn's listening to us. The headlights.
Malachi is barely hanging in here.
Cowboy Cadillac. I put that thing Cadillac. And Grant, you don't have to stay on. If you want to bail at any point, you can.
Tell me when you want me to leave and see my kids.
Grant, kids, man.
What'd you say?
Who? Malachi or me?
Either of you, I didn't hear anything.
I said, Grant, you should go so you can go see your kids.
Yeah. They're aware they have a father. They know, like they know. Yeah, I'll take off. I'll go see my kids. Whatever.
You're more than welcome.
Give me one more, and then I'll take off.
Oh,
I don't know why you chose that one.
Okay, the next one's really good.
Okay, we can come back to this one. Go to the next one.
Here's, okay, one thought. When you see Tonka, what pops into your head?
Dump truck.
Well, but like the toy dump trucks.
Yellow. What are you trying to get at here?
I don't know. I just am having some initial reactions where like,
Toyota?
is it a bit much?
It's a bright truck.
It needs to be lifted, and then the Tonka makes sense.
It needs to have a bulldozer on the front. That's the only thing that would make sense.
Yeah. But
If it is,
this is a factory color, so I guess that's a good play with it.
well, it's probably, I think it's a factory package.
Oh, is it a package?
I know that Tuscany Motors works with, I mean, they work with Ford for sure, but I think they also work with Ram, and I believe they do Tonka builds, but it's like available through the OEM. So I think this isn't completely OEM, I mean, pseudo OEM truck. I know this is a very expensive truck.
Yeah.
I just think you need a bulldozer on the front.
Oh, man. That'd be awesome.
It needs a bed liner.
Yeah.
Yeah, bed liner. If it is a Tonka, this thing needs a gap shield
Yeah, and the aero box.
and an aero box. If you're gonna be the work truck, commit.
Commit it.
Own it. Own it.
Oh, actually, this one won't fit the aero box because the Ram boxes make it too narrow. So,
Jeez.
never mind.
Next
You
year.
can also give me. They can also give me their money though, and I will also take that.
Yeah. $35. $12 shipping and handling get you the gap shield.
Mm-hmm. All right, boys. I'll go out with a bang and give this a 1. No, I give this a 6. I give it a 6. I mean, you see this on the road and you're like, oh, this is a very nice truck. I just don't know if I would have spent that kind of money on the Tonka package. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like what Jerry said. Take the Tonka off and replace it with cat.
Cat. There you go. I actually really like that.
Caterpillar. There you go. I'll give it a 7, 8. I like it. I like to be a block. That's my forte.
I'll go with an 8 because this guy used to be in California, and I got to see this in person, and it was nice, and it sounded really good.
Oh, this is SoCal.
No, he's in Missouri now.
No, I know.
He was SoCal.
Okay, cool.
All right, boys. It's been fun. Thanks for inviting me on.
Grant,
Thank you for joining us.
Anytime.
Definitely.
I'll be emailing you about the driver's side back bumper piece.
You can expect your tracking number in a matter of mere months.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll actually just drive down and help you guys make it.
You should drive down. You are literally right there. You can drive down. I can show you around. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Heck yeah, I'd love to do
that. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
I'll get in touch with you on email.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for hanging out.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Nate, is my internet really that bad?
Yeah, it's bad. You totally sound like Stephen Hawkins.
Should we just call it for the night and come back?
Yeah, we're at almost 7 o'clock over here, so I tell you what, I really enjoy Grant. I like him. Andrew said you definitely sound like Stephen Hawkins. She thought her phone was going out. So next week, we finish up Missouri. And we can maybe start with Cali. Take it private. Oh, I feel bad. Robert's been watching this whole time.
We'll finish next week.
Oh, well, Robert, we're going to make you watch all next week. All right. Well, I got to go outside and start detailing my truck because I'm going to be on the news Friday morning. I bought clay bar and everything. I got to
do the roof.
I'm going to. I have to because I don't know. The truck's going to be inside the auto museum. So I gotta really clean everything up, and I can't wait to see what the lights look like on the floor inside there. Ram Skeleton gonna be on the news. Andrea, she's like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to be interviewed. And I was like, don't worry, Riley will be. Well, awesome, Tiffany. I hope you come back more than just next week. We try to have fun on here. Got really good work. Congratulations, Herbie. Says who in the background? I know, that's my daughter. She's as Bobo. She's special. I heard you. I'm like right here. Coming at me hard. Oh, that's right. We are moving the show to Mondays. Oh, so people won't have to wait. A very talented young lady she is. She gets talented with the glitter. So how does everyone feel about a Monday show?
Oh, I feel good. I want to do it.
Okay, so you can join us on Monday. I know, it's not that big.
Okay, peace.
Should we bring Bo on Monday for his shirt?
To show off the shirt. Bo, are you available Monday? Everyone's good for a Monday show. You guys might get sick of it. I think we're gonna blast the heck out of it. Monday night. I know Guy very empathetically said, yeah, you guys will definitely beat out Monday Night Football.
Watch our numbers be off the charts.
God. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll see about 6 minutes into the game if we start getting more people over. Awesome. All right. Well, Monday it is. We'll blow it up on the page. Make sure everyone knows it's Monday. Pass the word. Malachi, Stephen Hopkins, it's been fun tonight. even doing that does. Oh, my light show is going to be starting in a couple minutes here too. See you later, Smoothie. All right, guys.
Have a good one, everyone.
See you later.